folks, to another episode of Vin's Review. I'm your host, Will D. And this week we have a very special guest. He's a friend of mine, a very talented artist. I've known him about 2.5 years now. But only within the last year or so we've really been put onto his music and whatnot. So I wanted to bring him on the show, introduce you to you guys, and help with that. So introduce yourself.
What's up, y'all? I go by the name of Deemo, artist / CEO of HYH, Handsome Young Hustlers. I'm here with my boy Rexx, upcoming artist right now at HYH. You know, got a couple of artists at HYH, got merchandise. You know, got a lot of things coming for the new year, but, you know, we'll get into that.
Yeah, cool. So, predominantly you guys mostly do hip-hop, right?
Yes, sir.
What are your influences as far as music? Like, what, you know, past producers or what past artists do you really feel like, you know, maybe not necessarily want to be stylistically them, but, like, you want to do what they did. You want to do what markers they set on the game.
Well, for example, like, my top rappers, Kiss, Fab. Like, I'm more into, like, fashion and music. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I don't call myself a rapper. I say I'm an artist. Okay. So, you know, I love Biggie because, you know, Biggie was, you know, swaggy, but he had the lyrics, you know what I mean? So, basically just the whole New York swag, you know what I mean? Like, the style.
I mean, like, you know, I'm from Yonkers, so it's like, you know, I'm going to love my Yonkers, like, you know, OGs to the death. And, like, you know, from, like, being from New York, it's like I'm gonna love all my New York artists. Like, you know, Tip is my favorite artist, T.I. And, like, you know, his hustle, like, you know, how he started and stuff, like, you know, from I'm Serious. And then, like, he had, like, you know, like, Neptune money. Like, he went to Pharrell and, like, you know, had that money and stuff for him to, like, you know, have beats like that. That's not something like a regular artist could do, like an artist just coming out. You feel me? To have that money, to go to him and, like, you know, produce his album like that. So that's something I really want to do myself, you feel me? Like, you know, and I believe in my team. I believe in, like, you know, my CEO. Like, he's going to get us there and stuff, you feel me? And, like, just ready.
Cool. And, you know, as you mentioned, your CEO.
Yeah, basically, let me break down what Handsome Young Hustlers is. It's a brand. It's not a rap label or anything. It's a brand of fashion, music, film, and photography. You know, I have certain people for each branch. And the overall definition of handsome young hustlers is no matter your age, gender, or race, just means to keep a, you know, young mind, stay sharp, and just hustle. No matter what your hustle is, you could be a stripper, you could be an accountant. You know what I mean? We don't know your situation, but you know, it's basically what the whole brand is about.
And as you know, this is your own startup. This is your own business. What challenges have you faced along your way to where you're currently at and where you think you want to go?
Honestly, all right. You know how it all started. It first started off as, you know, I wanted to rap, but then I wanted to do more than just rap. Like, everybody wants to rap. I wanted to bring something to the table. And nowadays in the game, you have to bring something to the table. Like, you have to market yourself. And me, you know, I study how the game works, how the, you know, the labels work and everything. I'm like, you know what? Let me start my own brand, my own label, and sign myself. And you know, now I got control over everything, you know what I mean? And my whole plan is any label that I come across, you know, maybe a distribution deal, partnership, but like, as far as like signing to a label, I'm trying to stay independent, you know? So some of the challenges I faced through the years is trying to do too much at once, at one time. You know, I had to, you know, I also got my own studio. I mix and engineer. So I was doing too much at once, but as an independent artist or entrepreneur, I would say, you got to do all the work yourself at first. Right. So I'm glad I did everything I did because now I got certain people in certain places. So that was the hardest part. Like, I don't doubt myself. I know I could do it. It's just the time. You know what I mean? So now that I got certain people for certain things is running way smooth now. I can focus, you know?
No, we definitely understand. I mean, Laloma Inc, you know, the company I work for here, that's what we want to do. We want to support those independent artists, those people that are taking the time to, like, really strive and do it and grind and put in that work. Right. And at the same time, you know, we ourselves, we're a startup, you know, about 3 years old now. And, you know, we've gone from filming in, you know, the bedroom of your apartment.
Yeah,
to,
exactly.
You know, now we at a radio station.
Yeah,
we're doing that sort of thing. So, you know, I wish you much success in that pursuit of, you know, your entrepreneurship, because it's definitely step-by-step stuff for us as well. Now, how many different parts have you gotten into as far as your business? Is it just like the production side and the clothing, or are you delving into other businesses? Or
well, basically right now is, all right, prime example. When I first started by myself, you know what I mean? I had my boy Trevor, he's the president of HYH too, but he went off to college. Now, I had a Canon camera, I had a Mac computer, and I had a mic. So I had some friends, I'm like, dude, hold this camera real quick. You know what I mean? So I had to literally teach myself how to do every little thing before I could get to that point. You know what I mean? So now that I'm here and now, like, for example, yesterday, I went to pick up some more HYH merchandise. You know what I mean? Fashion. I have a photo shoot coming up for the merchandise. But at the same time, I'm working on a new project called Mixed Emotions. I have a project out now on SoundCloud called Anger Management. You know, y'all go look that up. Search Deemo HYH SoundCloud. But my camera guy, shout out to my camera guy, Dude. That's my cousin. Look him up, Orain_photography on Instagram. Dope guy. Does some nice photos. Look up my boy Steve Miascu on Instagram. You'll see it on my Instagram, Deemo HYH. I basically just got certain people for certain, you know what I mean? And they all entrepreneurs themselves doing their own thing. You know, just see my vision and respect it and want to help me out, you know?
Okay. And we'll definitely have the links to Deemo and his music, his people, as we promote the episode. So you'll check it out. You can see it on the Facebook page and everything like that. Now, outside of music and fashion, whatever, what else is that you do? Who's Deemo? What's your daily life in the day of Deemo?
Daily life in the Deemo. I can't say too much, but you know, basically, like, I'm a pretty laid back person. You know what I mean? I don't go out unless it's like functions. Okay. You know, I just recently started networking because this is what I have to do. Right. You know what I mean? But basically, I just love watching movies and just listening to music, you know what I mean? I have a daughter and I have a son, so spending time with them. I really don't do much. Like, I have so much going on, so if I'm not at work, I'm at home, getting this HYH brand in order, and it's cool though. You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel stressed. Nothing. It's something that I love to do. You know what I mean? So basically, like, I don't play video games. You know what I mean? Like, I just watch movies. Go to functions, and that's really it. Like.
Well, I can attest for the laid back guy, because you're one of the few people at the job nobody really has an issue with.
Yeah, I'll be chilling, like I'll be chilling, man.
Cool. So, speaking of movies, what type of movie guy are you? What type of stuff are you into?
A lot of my people's like horror movies. I'm not into the scary movies. Like, I don't like the whole demonic stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Like that. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, but I like action movies, comedy. To be specific, like, I like Marvel movies. You know what I mean? Yeah. DC movies. Like, I just, you know what I mean? Like.
Wait, you like DC movies?
Yeah.
You didn't feel a type of way about Batman versus Superman?
Yeah. That movie was kind of weak and dragged out for no reason. Like, it's like, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? There's no disrespect to Ben Affleck, but like, they could have found somebody else. You know what I mean? Like.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? And let's be real. Superman whooped Batman ass. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm sorry. Ooh, you could bleep that out.
Pause.
I'm sorry.
I can't agree with that wholeheartedly, because the one joke amongst all of us geeks is, who's gonna win a fight? The answer is always Batman with preparation time, because he always knows everybody's weakness.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. All right, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
I mean, in the end, he would have won if Superman didn't say Martha.
Nah, you're right. Yeah.
How corny was that shit?
You're right. Yeah, that whole movie was a waste of my Netflix space.
Well, my understanding is that the director's cut makes the movie make that much more sense. But my only issue is, not everybody's gonna go see that, so why would you do that?
Yeah.
But all right, so you're action guys.
Yeah.
So, you mentioned you were a T.I. fan, right?
Yeah.
And you like what he does and whatnot.
Right.
How would you feel if you were able to get the opportunity to branch out into acting like he did?
Now, first, I wanted to be an actor. I did. Like, I still do. Like, I have great ideas of movies and stuff in my head where, like, I know they can do big in the box office. I know they can. Like, with my mind, is like, you know, it's very unique. And like, you know, I could say a lot of people out there that know me, they understand that, they know that about me. And like, I have a very unique style. So like, you know, with me actually branching out to do something like that, that'd be totally awesome. Like really, like that's something I really want to do. Cause I mean, like with music, I love music with a passion. And like, you know, I've always loved music. I was in church when I was young. I was in the choir, you know, like, you know, and like once I branched out of that and I started doing me, like, you know, music just really dawned upon me, and like, you know, I just really ran with it. I'm 31 now, and like, you know, I like back then I was doing music. Shout out to like, you know, my other team out there, Triple TG, Matlock. I was doing music with them, and like, you know, I thank them just because they really got me out of my comfort zone. And then I reached out to Deemo. Like I knew him for like 5 years, and like how me and him, like, you know, we hooked up. It was like I went to a show with my boy Willie C, and me and him, we just clicked right then and there. And like after that, like, you know, I was just like, yo, look, I need help with this, that, and the third. And he was just like, yo, I got you. And he was just like, yo, he just put me on part of this team, not even his team, this brand, this family. And like, you know, it's just, I just like, you know, really get like, you know, I have like great visions.
Can I say something about that part real quick? Let me tell you why. I don't just take anybody. Like HYH is like a family, you know what I mean? And how can you not respect somebody who respects you so much and what you do? You know what I mean? And there's so many people out there who hate, so it's hard to come across certain people like him, you know? Thing about me, I believe in putting positive energy out there, so I've been lucky to come across many people like him, talented people, you know what I mean? And, you know, I keep it real, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not a yes man, you know? If you want to do this, we're going to do this right, you know what I mean? And I would hope you do the same thing for me, you know what I mean? So I respect him because he respect me, and like, I tell everybody, respect gets you a long way. You don't have to know somebody for a whole amount of years. I respect him more than I knew somebody my whole life, you know what I mean? So.
That's what's up. I like that. And on that note, we're going to take our first break. When we come back, we're going to get your opinion on a couple of things happening in the world.
All right, we're done.
As mighty armies clash in a struggle for total domination, the scales can be tipped by one man who has the courage to confront his fate and make a choice that will decide the fate of the world.
This guy's put a lot of smoke in today. Wow. But anyway, we expecting a real superhero? I don't think so. The real life superheroes are the ones that are helping out in their community today. And the LDM Show will be there to bring you the events and stories to life. Do you know a real superhero? Let us know. But for now, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and like us on Facebook. Also visit our websites for photos, videos, and updates. But until the meantime, hey, I gotta be out of here.
All right, we're back. So couple random things happening, you know, right now. But the biggest one I want to talk about, the question I'm asking everybody, heading into 2017. Trump.
Oh. I knew it.
What do you think of Trump winning, and what do you think he's gonna actually do? Because that's the twist. I think everyone's not sure of yet.
All right. I put up when Trump first said he was running for president, I put up a Facebook status, like, laugh my A off. Wouldn't it be hilarious if Trump really was our president? You want to talk about putting stuff in the universe? Oh my gosh, yo! I had to reshare that status because I couldn't believe it. You know what I mean? And now that he's president, it's like some of the things he say, it's like, I get what you're saying, but like, why you say it like that? You know what I mean? Right. Like, that's what it is. Like, I'm not I'm the type of person that I speak my mind. So I can't knock Trump for speaking his mind, but I can knock him for some of the things he says. You know what I mean? Like, I don't support everything he says. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I don't get into the whole politics. Like, I just worry about myself. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not into the whole, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Trump is not going to stop me from what I'm doing. That's the way I look at it.
Right. I mean, with me, same thing. Same thing. It's like, you know, at the end of the day, I have a life to live. I mean, and like, as long as he's not stopping my flow, it really doesn't matter to me.
Fair enough. And on the opposite end, you know, Obama's administration is ending. Did he inspire you the way that having a black president would? Was he just another politician? You know, any pros and cons for his administration?
Obama's the man. Like, and you know, if you look at the statistics, it's just like, I don't know why they expect Obama to be perfect. You know what I mean? Like, he's going to do what he have to do. You know what I mean? Certain things not going to go right. It is what it is. But overall, I look at people as a person. He's very respectful, even when he's next to Trump. I don't know how he could give him so many compliments, but hey, it is what it is. You know what I mean? He's a family guy. He's a real class act. You know what I mean? And, you know, how could you not want that as a president compared to what we about to have now? You know, but I ain't going to get into that. You know, because I got some, don't get it twisted, I got some friends who voted for Trump, you know, and they love me to death, and some of them HYH also, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's no issue. That's why I don't get into the whole, you know, rallies and all that. Like,
I mean, with me, Obama, he's the greatest. He was the greatest. He was big. He was a big inspiration to me as a black man, as an African American man, being a president. And like, you know, for what he did, for like what happened the 8 years before he got in, and then he got in, and it was like, you know, throughout all the things he had to fix, everybody's sitting there saying like, he's got to do this, he's got to do that, blah blah blah. They rushing this man. He's trying to take care of the big things first, and then he'll get back to you. You feel me? And it's like, you know, people don't really respect that. Like, I have a lot of people on, like, you know, on Facebook, or like, you know, people out there saying like, you know, Obama, he wasn't a good president to me, this, that, and they're like, why? Just because like he didn't do nothing for you? Like, he was doing things for everybody. That's how I feel. And like, you know, with Trump, like, I just put it like this: I give him a chance. I give him a chance.
Thank you.
I give him a chance because it's like, you know, maybe he can do something good.
We don't have a choice.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling people.
That too. But like, you know, I put it like this: like, if it was either Hillary or like, you know, Trump, we were screwed either way.
Yeah, I think everything went wrong when Bernie Sanders was no longer in the race.
Right.
Oh
right.
yeah.
We were screwed either way, and like, you know,
if Bernie would have became president, ooh, they wasn't letting that happen. We should have known that.
Even how we're already talking about free tuition in New York City.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That says a lot about what he could have done.
But they didn't really want that. That's true. That's the United States for you. That's
I mean, all in all, when it comes down to politics, all I want to say is I think 4 years down the road, get back to this nonsense all over again. America's still going to be here. Worst case scenario, we're either Chinese or Russian. But we're still a country.
And whatever we speaking, I'm still be rapping in it. So it don't even matter. Like.
All right, cool. Well, a little bit more local news. There's a program going around made by two guys from Rexx, right? They're alumni from Drexel University out of Philadelphia, and they have this thing called GoPuff.com, where they deliver to you all your snacks. Like if you want Doritos or Lay's or whatever. I'm like, what do you think? Do you think this is a brilliant idea, or like do you think it's like this is just gonna make us fatter?
Wait, where's this located?
These guys are from Drexel University out of Philadelphia, and they made this website. So even in New York, you can like order your snacks to be delivered to you.
I get it, but like, is it really that serious to order some snacks? Like, I could just go to the store real quick.
Dude, you can now purchase birth control from stores on Grubhub, if I'm not mistaken.
Y'all females be getting y'all birth control from Grubhub? Huh? I didn't know you could get that. I didn't know that. What? Yeah, I'm just gonna put this in my mark. Yeah, like, I'm right. Yeah, like, it's. I get it. I don't know. I guess it depends on where you live. Like, I couldn't picture me ordering snacks here in the Bronx. Like, all these stores. Like, I get. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what? It really depends on where you live. Because I went to school in Kentucky. Kentucky State played football down there, right?
Oh wow.
And then I end up going to Mooresville State College. Okay. Now, in those areas, the stores were far. Now, to get my idea down, y'all need to move your businesses to colleges. You know what I mean? Yeah, because there's no stores around colleges. Because everywhere you build a college is just empty land.
Right.
So they get around the college areas. I would be in my dorm calling every day. Like, what you got? Doritos for the low? I need Doritos. I need the Sun Chips. You know,
like the cafeterias is closed at a certain time. So if you hungry, you ain't got nothing.
Those 24-hour delis.
You screwed.
The three. For the 3 in the morning people munchies.
Right.
That's clutch right there. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's a 24-hour job right there. Like.
No, because I mean, even the ones closer to the trains are usually 24 hours. To where people live in, it close by 11.
Nah, that's true.
I find myself if I'm like coming home late, have to make sure I go to the deli right there.
Yeah, you right.
And then walking home.
They could kill it depending on where they at. They could definitely kill it depending on where they at.
I don't know. I figured it would happen.
Nah, you right. Yeah, like, for real.
And the other thing, they opened up a pet clinic out on Long Island City, right? It's meant to help disease or keep animals from disease like strays and stuff like that in the streets like this, right? They literally reconstructed an abandoned warehouse, right? For this pet clinic. Now, I love pets. They got this idea specifically to help out young kids because they normally stay in warehouse during when they're born. But the idea that they're changing these warehouses for pets, these random strays, instead of maybe turning them into shelters or affordable housing. Kind of. I don't know why. Normally I get caught up in look at the cute kitty, but something that hit me on that. So what do you think about the whole situation as far as that goes?
Wait, describe that again.
They found an abandoned warehouse in Long Island City, and they turned it into a pet clinic for stray animals and those that are in shelters and whatnot, so that they can keep them from getting like bird flu, which potentially they could spread to the populace. There's a purpose for it. There's a goal.
Okay.
But they found an abandoned warehouse and decided to just start this up. But with the number, especially in a place like Queens, the number of buildings, especially close to Long Island, it's like that. Why is no one thinking maybe we should use that as a way to reconstruct? And I'm not saying necessarily shelters. I know the city's trying to get money. But affordable housing, because that gives grants like that. They do make some money off the rent, that sort of thing. Right. I mean, what do you think?
Okay.
I mean, I love animals as much as anybody else do. You know what I mean? But like, there's people out there. Like, I don't know what would you draw the line to, like either animals or people. Like, which do you need more or something like that? You feel? Like, and it's like, it's a struggle, like for them or something like that. Like, that's what I'm seeing. That's how I'm taking it as, like, you're trying to save animals' lives, but you're not quick to save people's lives or something. Like, it's a little weird in a way, but like, I would say do for the people. Just because, like, people are always gonna, like, do for you. If you help out people, that's how I see it as. Like, if I always help out somebody, I'm not looking for nothing in return, but it would always be something grateful if I do get something in return from a person. So, like, if you do for people, you'll always get something back in return, right. And it'll always be positive. People don't see things like that. That's how the world is. That's how I see it.
See, my answer to his question, to start off a little bit, just like he said. Nowadays, they seem like they care about animals way more than people. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, Michael Vick killed some dogs. He got more charge than somebody, the homie who raped the girl when she was drunk. Right. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Right.
And to your idea of building shelters and for the dogs and stuff like that and Queens and stuff like that, honestly, every day going back and forth to work for the last 2 years, you know how many homeless people I see? So you mean to tell me you're going to build all this stuff for these animals but just don't care about these people living out here? And it's people that fought for y'all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of veterans, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's not right. No disrespect. And I love animals, you know what I mean? Like I'm the type that when I get on, you'll never see me with fur, none of that, because like I just love animals. It's dope. You know, I understand why people love animals, but you cannot tell me an animal's life is more human, you know, more, you know what I'm saying? Like more, like you kill a police dog, it's like you kill a person. That's serious. You know what I'm saying? You get the same charges as killing a cop, you know what I mean?
I was watching Michael G. Matters on Netflix. He was sitting there talking about the gorilla that like the cop shot him.
Oh yes, yes.
He was like sitting there saying, "Fuck that gorilla." he was like this big like yeah, I know, like excuse my language, I'm sorry, y'all. But he was like, forget that gorilla. Like he was like just think about it. If it was a gorilla rapture, right? And all the gorillas is gone, and like the news did not report it or not like that. How long would you know that the gorillas is gone?
That's true. That's true. A lot of people pay no mind like a 4-year-old at the zoo. Where the monkeys at?
Right.
You're right about that. I mean, don't let me wrong. Like, we love animals. And my whole point isn't they shouldn't have built this clinic. It's just that you're working on this project for the pets. Why is it I'm not seeing the clinic built in Long Island City, but maybe the shelter built out in Flushing?
Yeah.
The balance, because I get the idea, right? If we have a bunch of stray animals, and of course, all around the city, not every of them are territorial. Some of them lose and they move, that sort of thing. So they could spread disease. I totally get it. It makes sense. The project is great. I'm glad they have the project. But just the idea that you're gonna do this for the animals, but you don't do anything for the people. And more so for me, they've been doing more housing. I like it. They're trying to renovate a lot of new areas that have not the best reputation. Which is a plus and a minus because I mean you're doing these housing in some of these areas, but some people are too afraid to go. In all honesty, I mean I saw a place open up in New York about 8 months back, and they're still trying to build.
See, that's how they do it, man. Like.
I don't know. This is a weird time in the city generation. But we're gonna take another break. When we come back, we're gonna go a little bit to some lighter stuff. And talk a little bit about the movies that we've recently seen.
All right, don't worry.
So we're back from break. One more bit of news. So Obama gave Joe Biden that Medal of Honor, the highest civilian, award you can receive. Right, and he's doing it just a couple days before he leaves office, and he gave it a whole bunch of celebrities, I believe last month or the month before, like Diana Ross, Ellen DeGeneres, Muhammad Ali.
Yeah,
gonna have one. What do you think of this 8-year bromance that has hit tons and tons of memes on the web?
It's crazy because I was on Facebook yesterday and they had a whole little 2-minute segment of Obama and Biden just vibing, and it reminded me of me and some of my friends. It's just like they really are brothers, you know what I mean? And it's dope, you know what I mean? Like I don't think that's another thing about Obama, you know what I mean? He brought family to the White House. Like that's what I'm doing with my HYH. Like when you come around us, I want you to feel like family, you know what I mean? Like I have certain morals and values that I go by, you know what I mean? Like I was raised a certain way, you know what I mean? So only way for things to work how I want to work is like, we got to be on the same page, you know what I mean? Like, communication, you know what I mean? So they communication was dope. And for, Obama to be black and Biden to be white, that's just literally just summed up, you know what I mean? Their relationship should have summed up all the issues, you know what I mean? But you got some stubborn people. It is what it is, you know what I mean? It happens. But the bromance is wavy, it's dope, you know what I mean? Like, they probably chilling right now, you know what I mean? Having a beer or something. Like, you know what I'm...
I mean, it made for a lot of fun stuff on the web because every time I look at the White House, for me, you know, I'm a 90s baby. So it's always been a big satire as far as comedians, right? And I grew up with Bill Clinton and all of his scandals. You know, he had George Bush and his idiocy. He even had the little thing with Condoleezza. Everybody's still trying to figure out, you know, is Omarosa the new Condoleezza Rice for Trump? Who knows? You know, that sort of thing. But there's always been comedy, and I love the fact that you have Obama, right, as the black president, you know, this whole figure and idealistic person, right, who's supposed to be the wisdom and the calm, while you have the white guy that they always make the like really rash ghetto one who can't like hold back. You know, it's just the concept was great.
It's
like,
dope.
You know, Biden has no chill.
It goes to show you. It really does not matter. Like it just the type of person you are, the type of person you are. Yeah. It really doesn't matter.
I just want to give him props for, you know, after getting the medal, not saying something to completely make himself look like an ass.
Nah, you're right. Yeah. He was on, I forgot what show the next day. He was like, was it The View? What's The View? They was interviewing him. He was like, honestly, I don't deserve it. I don't know why he gave it to me. I was cracking it up, but I said that's why they get along. You know what I mean?
That's his friend. That's why I gave it to him.
Obama was like, yo, just chill today.
Just chill.
Yo, the memes are hilarious. He was like, chill, Obama, I got this.
I think I read one earlier that was like, Trump said something about in 8 more years, and Biden's just like, did he just say 8?
Yeah. Yo, it's a bunch of them out there.
Yeah, I love that stuff. And then Amazon's actually bringing, like, they said they're trying to bring 100,000 new jobs to America this year because, you know, they're international and everything like that. So they're trying to do that, and they're going to do, like, tech jobs, delivery jobs, whatnot. You know, Trump has been saying that he's trying to make more of the American companies, and a lot of them are even saying they're afraid to go elsewhere because Trump has a big mouth. Like, so how do you feel about like this whole resurgence of jobs in America? Do you think Obama started it? Do you think this is more of a Trump influence? Like,
once again, just like I said, as long as you do something different that makes everybody happy, I really don't care what you say. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care who started it, who finished it, because we could be here all day. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody has their opinions. You cannot stop somebody's opinion. You know what I mean? Sure. So basically, if they want to get more jobs in here, you know what I mean? I just hope it's not a catch to it. That's all. You know, you just never know these days with the government. Like, more jobs, that's cool with me. You know what I'm saying? They, you know, I see they raising minimum wage, but like, all right, y'all raising minimum wage, but y'all raising everything else around. So it's still equal up to we still broke. You know what I mean? So.
Right. I heard like $1 was getting raised up on MTA or something.
Yeah, like MTA want to raise their money. Like, every day I go to work, it's a delay.
Right.
Every day.
How you raising money? You can't give me service.
Yeah, how you raising money? You almost got me fired. Like,
True.
Come on, man. Like
I just don't understand. Like I said before, man, if you're not making $1,000 to $1,500 a week, I don't know how you're living.
It's hard.
Yeah,
it's really, I really don't know how you're living out here. Like, it's crazy. It's really crazy. But like, you know, for the jobs out here, I want to see these people get out the streets. I want to see, like, you know, kids doing something, like, you know, productive instead of, like, you know, being on a corner and stuff. You feel me? Like, you know, all these people out here talking about there's no jobs, it's down to third. But when there's jobs, when they give you jobs, it's like they don't really want to work. Why? Mm-hmm. Like, you want to get that easy money. Forget that easy money. There's consequences with that easy money. True. You feel me? So I work hard for my money. I love work. You feel me? So I just can't do that easy nonsense.
See, this is my thing. Me being from Mount Vernon and moving to Dobbs Ferry, you know, from the hood straight to a suburban area, it's like I have friends who, like, I see why I am the way I am because I was able to get out the hood and see a different world. So now that I'm back in the hood, it's like some people that I know, when they say certain things, I be like, instead of me judging you, just don't get it because you didn't get the chance to experience that yet. Right. You know what I mean? So I don't judge people no more. Like, if you come across me, it's not my job. I'm not walking around trying to teach everybody. But like, if you in my circle and I see that you just don't get it, it's my job to help you get it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna be on the corner preaching and everything. But like, if you around, you know, certain people just don't care. But if you're around me You know, and you didn't see the other place. You know, come on. You ever been out of Mount Vernon? Let me take you to Dodge Ferry. Let me show you how we do out there. You know what I mean?
Right.
Little stuff like that. So I don't, you know, belittle anybody because certain people just didn't have the chance. You know what I mean?
I understand. I mean, even here in the city, right? I grew up with guys who never left the Bronx. I mean, literally, the first time I left the Bronx, they were 16 years old, and all we did was drive to Harlem for a basketball game. And you should have seen the way they looked when we were just driving on the Cross Bronx Expressway. Like, you know, like going to the shittiest things. But, I mean, something like that really puts stuff into perspective. I've always bounced between the Bronx and Manhattan. Because, you know, my family's in Harlem, went to school in the city, that sort of thing. So I don't think anything of it. But you're right. When, you know, some people just, to leave the hood, even just to go to Parkchester would be something for some people. And you just like...
See, and that's why I love my parents so much, because you can't even blame the kids. It starts from the parents.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So right. I'm trying to build a foundation right now for my son and my daughter. You know what I mean? Because everything I'm trying to learn, I have to teach them. You know what I mean? Right. So I can't really blame the kids. You know what I mean? So I've came across people, and I've told them things. They be like, "Man, my own mom or dad even say that to me." It's just like, dang. You know what I mean? It's just like, I'm just being real. Like, you know, I ain't trying to be your dad. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
But like, I'm just speaking my mind. Like, you know.
Some people need to hear that talk. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I was talking to one of my boys the other day because, like, you know, he was going through some, like, you know, going through his little problems and stuff. I was just like, yo, bro, like, you know, like, you got to do something. Like, you know, like, I love you, man, but you got to do something. You got to do something better, because this is not going to work out for you, bro.
Right.
It's not going to work out for you. You sitting here like, you know, you need a place to stay. You need a place to stay. You need to, like, you need money. You need this, that, and the third. I can't look after you. I could be here for you, but I can't take care of you. You got to do something, bro. You have to do something. So it's like, you know, I don't really like, I try not to judge people either, just because I've been through hell and back.
Everybody's been through their trials and tribulations.
Like, I've been through hell and back. Like, we're to the point, like, I was either about to kill myself, like, you know, just kill myself.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? But, like, you know, I was like, that's the easy way out. I can't
See, and like, even when he just said just now, you know, certain people like to kill themselves. You know, it don't matter what you go through. Like, even with this whole HYH brand, some of the people that's at HYH, is like, I've came across people and we wake up and we have something to look forward to. HYH, we have a vision. You get what I'm saying? It's opposed to just waking up and just being there, being yeah. Now we got something to work for. You get what I'm saying? So now we actually got something to live for. You know what I mean? So that's another part of how I'm trying to, you know what I mean? Like, do everything at once. Like, I can't. Like, once again, I'm not trying to be your father, but like, just know when you here, we a family. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I would hope you do the same thing with me, because you know, ain't nobody perfect. You know what I'm saying? When I get out of line, sometimes they check me like, "Damn, relax." I'm like, "All right, my bad," you know. But that's what it's about. Like,
we all learn, we all grow together.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Well, move on something a little lighter. Let's go back to movies. So, what movie have you seen recently?
I was on Netflix. You know, I'm staying on Netflix.
Of course.
Didn't watch everything. So the most recent thing they put up was the Avengers: Civil War. I watched that. And I don't know if you ever heard of this movie. Somebody had requested to me, and I was watching it, and it's called. It's Abraham Lincoln, the Vampire Hunter. Yeah, yo, that movie is dope. Like, you know what I mean? Like, cause I'm into that whole Twilight and all that, vampires, wolves, and all that. But like, if I would have came to somebody like, yeah, all right, I got an idea. All right, we gonna write Abraham Lincoln. He gonna be young. He gonna be killing vampires. They would have been like, what? You know what I'm saying? But when I watched it, it was dope. You know what I mean? And Civil War, the Avengers. So. You know what I mean? Shout out Black Panther, man. Yo, I can't wait till his movie come out.
I gotta wait. I cannot watch that movie.
Man, you can't?
Michael B. Jordan's in it.
You don't like Michael B. Jordan?
He said, "Fuck geeks." He let those words come out his mouth. At that point, fuck him.
All right. Well, hey. See, that's why you gotta watch what you say. You know what I mean?
He a geek too. Everybody a geek.
That's why I'm saying.
But why he say that?
That's
though?
been his biggest fan base.
Wait, but why did he say that?
Because they were all like, "Why are you gonna be a black guy playing Johnny Storm?" Like, please don't do it. Please, look. Did you watch that Fantastic Four movie?
Yeah, I seen it. Yeah, I seen it.
That was terrible.
Yeah,
it was like random. It was just like it didn't need to be there. Like,
pick one, Daredevil or Fantastic Four.
Daredevil, hands down.
Yeah,
like, I would take that Ben Affleck Daredevil anytime.
Yeah.
Fantastic Four.
Even I don't know if y'all watched the Arrow and Flash and all that. What?
I love Flash.
Flash
come
is
on,
Flash
man.
is everything.
Flash is awesome.
man.
Arrow has too much flashbacks.
Nah,
Like,
Arrow is great.
Half the episodes of Arrow can be done with them actually just having a conversation instead of 30 minutes of flashbacks.
You're right, but it's like, if you don't have that, you won't really have the full understanding of the story.
Yes, I would, because they had the conversation about it. That's my whole point. You
What
waste 20
else?
minutes of my time where I can see fighting and the storyline progressing.
All right.
What else? Luke Cage, Jessica Jones. Yeah, I'm on all that.
Jessica Jones was slow as crap, though.
It took a minute, but like
It got
I got
really
there.
good.
You know what I'm
Luke
saying?
Cage was hot.
Luke Cage was fire.
I'm waiting for Iron Fist.
Oh, Iron Fist is going to be hot.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that one to
But
drop.
I'm not sure, because I heard they're actually going to do a Star Wars thing on Netflix.
Oh, yeah?
And there was a trailer and everything, but no one got like an official whatever. And then they're like, wait a second, was it a fan film? So I'm waiting to find out.
See, I never watched a single Star Trek, Star Wars, Harry Potter.
Nah, Star Wars
It's
is real.
Star Wars is real.
Star Wars is real.
Not that
Harry Potter.
Not 7. 7 was whack.
I didn't watch 7.
The Force Awakens.
I didn't watch 7.
What's
You
that?
watched 7.
What's
I didn't
that?
watch
Harry
7.
Potter?
No, you did. It's episodes 4 through 5, the very first 3 movies.
Okay.
Kind of put together in one with the female lead.
How many movies are How many Harry Potter movies are there?
7.
No.
And they all
It's 8 Harry Potter movies, because the last 2 are the 7th book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they all, you ever see that meme, Harry Potter and chill? Forget Netflix and chill, Harry Potter and chill. that's a long couple of days, man. Like,
Yeah. But they're good. They're entertaining.
Nah,
and you
I
grow
love,
up with them.
The first 2 were for kids. After that, it was like, okay, this is grown ups.
Well, I mean, if you read the books, it gets like that in the stories too, where like, they're younger kids, whatever, and then you find out in the 3rd book and the 4th book like more about Harry's dark past and his parents, and so the movies did a good job in kind of grasping that concept in the storyline.
Right.
But no, I mean, there's a lot of good stuff, especially if on Netflix. There's a weird sci-fi movie called The Circle, right? And it's a kind of a sci-fi thing where all these people are stuck on a spaceship, and every couple of minutes somebody dies. What they don't realize is that they have the option to pick who dies, or they die at random. So they kind of figure that out along the way, and then you kind of see in the game, like, how do you decide who to kill? And it's a really
that's on Netflix. All right.
it's a really good ride.
I might have to do that.
That gave me something to do later tonight.
Yeah, I might have to.
I'm telling you, like, that's something to watch, because the ending. I've seen a lot of movies. It's what I do. I love watching movies. I have not seen an ending that good in a long time. Like a real twist, a real twist at the end of that movie. So, something for you guys. On that note, we're gonna go on break, and when we come back, I'm gonna tell you what movie I recently just saw.
No doubt.
All right.
She's so fake.
She's such a slut. You can see the layers on her
Look at her
face.
chicken legs.
Oh my god. How short is that skirt?
I can't believe she'd even put that on.
Is that her dress? It's not even on her hardly.
It's not even covering her up.
It's actually disgusting. Oh my god. How can she do her hair like that?
I don't even know how this girl has
I
friends.
saw her talking to Holden the other day. Who does she think she is?
I bet she slept with the whole football team. She's not even pretty. She's gained so much weight, she looks like a cow.
Such a good idea. Watch this.
You're good. Oh my god, that's so funny. You gotta post that. I got an idea past this.
Oh my god.
Hello, my name is Araya.
And I am Selena.
When I grow up, I want to be a teacher.
And when I grow up, I want to be a nurse.
Did you know that individuals who drive while sending or reading text messages are 23% more likely to be involved in a car crash more than other drivers?
Also, a car crash is typical, happens within an average of 3 seconds after a driver is distracted.
The United States Department of Transportation notes that cell phones are involved in 1.6 million auto crashes in a year.
That causes 500,000 injuries and takes 6,000 lives.
On February 19, 2011, Ashley Jones Davis was killed in a horrific car accident. She was texting and driving when she left the center lane and drove head into a box truck. But she stopped short, writing in her final message, "I can't discuss this right now. Facebooking and driving is not safe." Because of this, a new law was made.
We have families that will miss us.
We also have futures.
There is no text that cannot wait until later.
So let's take this pledge and say no to texting and driving.
Together we can spread the word
and save a life. Don't text and drive.
Alright, so we're back. Now, we talking about T.I. earlier. The last movie I saw was actually Sleepless, which is Jamie Foxx's new movie. I feel like a lot of people were sleeping on this. Because this is the same weekend, you know, Friday the 13th, the Bye Bye Man's out.
Right.
They have a couple other movies that are coming from like last week, and then you have Resident Evil coming in. People didn't see Underworld last week, so they're gonna go see it this weekend. So this movie kind of fell on the radar. Like I can tell you, I knew like but so much about this movie going into watching it. And I chose it honestly because I was gonna go see Bye Bye Man because AMC was giving out free points to go see this joint.
Right.
And you know, I'm a Stubbs member. I go to movies too.
Right,
Should not be.
Right.
But go see this movie. And it's pretty much Jamie Foxx having his John Wick moment, just going around kicking ass, taking names. And the best part about it is they don't really explain how he can do everything he does, right? They don't get into that whole background, whatever. They just kind of just like, he has a shield, so he must be a badass. And I love that. So
all right. So listen, this is what I'm gonna say. Don't spoil it because I've been seeing this all over Instagram. No, the trailers. I seen the preview yesterday. I was like, no, I need to go see this. So that's dope. That's dope. All right, I need to go see that.
In short, I'm not gonna spoil anything. In short, he's supposed to be a dirty cop who, you know, a deal went wrong. And his son gets taken. So the movie's about him.
All right. Say less. I get it. Shit, he about to just go ham.
Everything in the trailer.
No.
That's everything in the trailer.
It is. That's what I seen. Like, now he's about to go ham. Like,
but you know, I was quite surprised. I think a lot of people should go and see this. If you don't see it when it's in the theaters, see it on Netflix, get the DVD, whatever it is, because this could be real good. This could be real good. Honestly, the way the movie felt was, did you guys see Equalizer with Denzel Washington?
No.
So they pretty much brought back like a TV show and did a movie version with Denzel. And you know how he has this random like badass shooting things? Yeah. It's like that, except he uses his hands. Love it.
Okay, some Steven Seagal. Like, all right.
I was surprised, like when you see Luda in Fast and Furious, it's like, you know, 20 blocks joint, you're just like, he could do that.
Yeah, he could do that.
Yeah, so,
all right.
So it's a good movie.
Gotta go check those out.
Yeah, I was real hyped coming out of that. I'm gonna go see Bye Bye Man though. I have to. You know, I don't really like that kind of scary because see the thing about it is, you know, I have family from down south, right, and down in Louisiana. Some of the scary stuff I laugh at, but some of the scary stuff is just too close to home, and I'm just like,
that's why I don't watch it. I don't watch it. I don't fuck with it. I don't deal with The Exorcist. I don't deal with, like, you know, Hellraiser. I don't deal with Candyman.
None of that.
Hellraiser I was cool with.
Nah, I don't like Pinhead. Dude looked too scary, man.
True, he was scary. But the thing about Pinhead is anyone who got it deserved it. So I was kind of like, yeah, get him. Get him.
Oh, so that's the kind. All right. So that was all right.
All right.
Yeah, you know, like he goes, you know.
It was like Saw, basically.
Nah,
so
Saw's a bit more twisted.
It's more gruesome.
Like, they deserved it.
So it's not scary. It's gruesome.
It's gruesome. Yeah, that's gore horror.
Yeah.
And the thing about Saw though is that some of them didn't deserve half the crap done to them. They were supposed to be taught a lesson, and he just went too far.
Yeah, like he was having fun.
Hellraiser found some people who really did some grimy stuff,
right,
and got them in a way that was deserved.
Okay.
You know, like so. You know, you can't be too mad at the fact that they got killed because he just like. Well,
oh, see, I might say, so I could watch that now. Yeah.
I just can't see his face, man. I'm sorry.
For the longest, it never really made sense to me. I'm like, why is he just killing all these people who did some mess up? Until like this, I think it's Hellraiser 3 or 4. You actually see like a little girl pick up the thing, and you're like, no, don't kill the girl, don't kill the girl. And he like goes there and she's just like, you're pure, and like leaves her alone. I'm like,
oh yeah, okay, all right.
So, yeah.
So you about to have me on the movie binge, man?
That's what I do, man. That's
for real.
This is what I do. But before we go, let's just touch base. So where can everybody look for your stuff at?
Everything like Instagram, YouTube, SoundCloud, Snapchat. Just type in Deemo HYH. DEEMO, not DMO. People like, what's up, Demo? I'm like, it's Deemo. DEEMO HYH on SoundCloud and Instagram. Those are the two main things. SoundCloud, Instagram. Deemo HYH.
Rexx REXX, SoundCloud, Rexx the Best, Facebook, Rexx music page on Facebook, SS_Rexx_Instagram.
Bro, you better make one name for all of them.
Like, yo, me, I'm just like,
he like, yeah, I want to give a shout out to my.
Me, I'm just the type of person.
Right,
I'm universal. I'm universal. Like, you know what I mean, I just can't be one person.
You want to be an individual everywhere.
I can't be one person.
I got you.
Can't be one person.
I'm Deemo HYH everywhere.
I can't be one person. I just can't. I had one dude. One of my boys was like, yo, why you always changing your name on Facebook? I'm like, this, yo, dude, I just can't be one person.
He wants to be special.
You can't. I just gotta move around.
Your name changes like you change. You evolve, it evolves.
Exactly.
I feel you.
Exactly.
You gonna say something?
Oh, no.
You were about to shout out to mine.
Oh no, I was saying that's what he was. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, his names, like, give it a shout out.
No, yeah, all right, cool. Definitely, everybody, you can check out the Will's Review page. Check out the Instagram, PRONEFITORCH. It'll be on.
Oh wait, one more thing. I have a coat drive coming up in the beginning of February. It's gonna be in Mount Vernon. Like I said, hit me up on Instagram, Deemo HYH. DM me, hit me up if you want to donate or if you want to participate in the coat drive. You know, I'm doing this. You know what I mean, giving back for the new year. So yeah, just hit me up, let me know.
Cool. Now, wait, y'all rap?
Yeah.
Can you freestyle something real quick?
Yeah, I got you. What you need? All right, got something right here. I kept my comments to myself. I sat back and observed. But there's a bunch of things I'm seeing start to get on my nerves. People thinking they the shit, nothing less than some turds. HYH, the wolves out, about the lesson you heard. Stop playing, dude, I pay my dues. No handouts, y'all pay for views. That's a little snippet, you feel me? Like a little something.
I like that. You got something, Rexx?
Do I have something for y'all? I said, I got you. I said it. I'm here, mother lovers. I'm back for the first time. I'm on my ludicrous though, so stand back. It's my time. Took a long time off. Now I'm back. Made a couple tracks. Now it's time to do more than that. They say he's 31 years old. Why the hell is he doing rap? Well, if you got bars like mine, man, forget your opinion. I've been doing this for a minute. I'm just here to make a comeback. It's like I'm barbaric, cause static. I'm black magic. Lord, forgive me for my sins, because I'm about to cause tragic. This is a roadblock. You get the Boondock Saints. That's 2 shots. And two cents for your thoughts, because you thought you was top notch. So tell me, what's the sense of freaking waiting when all I'm doing was patiently waiting? Enough gaming. My time is now, and I'm here to make a statement. You want hell, I give you Satan. Sitting at the throne, this guy's hating, concentrating, he demonstrating. But he trying to stop a king. Keep praying.
Oh, you got me wanting to go in some. Hold up. Now everybody talking about they got the keys, while I'm switching up the locks. Like, who messing with me? They Snapchats and IGs, really not what it seems. People thinking they the man, a bunch of false IDs. Time out, it ain't adding up, which I rhyme about. Shine it out, design it out. Living in your mama's house, sneaking chicks out your window. Here's the window, climb out. She like, dude, nah, I'm out. Then she coming my route. They staring at me, Curious George. Why they grilling? I'm on a rap diet. Let me tell you how I'm living. I eat beats, chew bars, then start spitting. The pen catch on fire whenever the ish written. Since y'all on your high horse, ride off good riddance. Tell me something's impossible? Well, I'm cruising through the mission. I ain't here to preach, but y'all just go and listen. Have a seat, play this ish back and pay attention. Flipping quarterbacks, I ain't talking about that man sport. Used to have to work, gym clothes up in the jam sport. Trying to step my weight up while I'm trying to get this weight off. Smoother than a nigga with a suit on playing Nate Dogg. Since people think it's a game, okay, play ball. My dude with his chick, that ain't his chick, I play Ray Charles. Dudes pillow talking for the poom poom, I hate y'all. Can't see my view cause all y'all do is talk, Tamar. That shit, you feel me? Like, quick little something like.
That's a great way to end the show. Guys,
y'all stay tuned. That single, Who Shot You, produced by my boy, Sir Charlie Horse Beats. You heard?
Right. Deemo, Rexx, thanks for coming on. This has been a lot of fun. Yeah. And I'm glad we finally got a chance to do this.
And I see you at work, bro.
Definitely. Yo, I'm your host, Will D. This has been another episode of Will's Review. We'll catch you guys next time.
Yeah.